Hello, fellow movie watchers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Movies I've watched. Breaking Upwards. They say it's a romantic comedy, but it's really not that much romance. There's some comedy, but not that much romance. This couple's working on some kind of timeout breakup kind of thing. And it's set in New York, and I could tell. I mean, I grew up in Washington, D.C. on the East Coast, so I know what those people are like. And it was kind of funny to see that. It's just the edginess to them, just the way they respond, you know, that toughness. But I'd recommend it. You'd probably enjoy it, not for kids. Enough said. We've got Julia Louis-Dreyfus and James Gandolfini. Funny movie. Definitely funny movie. About a couple divorced people, they get together, then you know what happens next. But Julia, aka Elaine, I tell you, her laugh kills me. It's just so funny when she laughs. But she does a good role of being a divorcee, not too glamorous type person. Makes her character, she seems believable. The 300-Foot Journey. I'd say this is from Steven Spielberg and Oprah Winfrey. Let's see, the only actor or actress of note is Helen Mirren. She does a good job here. But it's about these people who, I guess they're from India, and they wind up in France, and they open a restaurant, and then things happen from there. But it's one of them feel-good stories, has a meaning about, you know, overcoming and breaking through discrimination and all that, but good story. It's okay for kids. Matt Damon is the informant. I forgot I'd watched this movie. I saw it like years ago. Good flick, funny flick. Not the usual role for Matt Damon, but he does a good job playing it. It's in the 70s. And the actress that played Rose on 2.5 Men is his wife. And she does a perfect job. So it's kind of a funny tale. It's really kind of out there too, because the story just keeps just winds up and winds up. So I think you'd enjoy it. Interstellar. I kind of like the movie. I don't know. You could almost say it was a little far out, really pushing the edge. But if you're into science and physics, quantum physics, black holes, astronomy, that kind of stuff, you might enjoy it. It was well done, and there's a second disc, and they talk about the science behind it all. It's actually pretty interesting. The Letter, Winona Ryder, James Franco. I like this movie too, but it kind of leaves you wondering, huh? Got to pay attention. And I'll tell you something though, if you're not into movies that are a little on the edge, just kind of out there, you won't like it. I mean, if you go to IMDb, the International Movie Database, and you look this up, they say this is like the worst movie that was put out in 2005. They just did not like this movie at all. But it is kind of funny, so long as you're not looking for the action drama type movie. It's just one of those things where you just have to watch the characters and enjoy the characters. Okay, moving on. The Boy Next Door. J-Lo. That's a pretty good movie. Kind of twisted. You watch the movie, not for kids, and J-Lo is a school teacher, and she meets the boy next door. Some things happen. You could probably guess what happens. And then you just see how the story ravels and unravels from there. Pretty good flick. You'll watch it to the end, that's for sure. And finally, Focus with Will Smith. This movie was fun. Will Smith is a confidence man. And some of the schemes that they pull off, I mean, it's just amazing. And you wonder if there's anybody out there really like this. But just when you think you got it figured out, they get you again. And that happens throughout the movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I recommend it. So, those are the movies I've watched. Not any real turkeys in the bunch, but I will warn you. You might say, "RumpleOne, why didn't you call this a turkey?" Like I said, I just kind of like those movies that are out there. But The Letter, I'm going to warn you, don't blame me if you don't like it. So anyway, those are the movies I've watched. I hope you've enjoyed the movies you've watched. And hey, thanks again for watching my movie reviews. And as always, don't run out of popcorn.